this week's subject is clouds, and I wanted to explore several different ways of making clouds. And for this one, I'm looking at a photograph from Pixabay. I had originally wanted to do the hot air balloon, but it didn't work out. But I do like the background of the clouds in it, and I wanted to explore a couple ways of approaching it. For this one, the clouds are all just very wispily in the sky. So other than maybe this part, there's not a lot of cloud formation. It just kind of wispily continues through. So I wanted to show two ways of creating this look. And one of them will be with ink, and I've got a couple colors here, Sailboat and Aqua, and some alcohol in this applicator. And the other way is to use these same inks, but instead of alcohol, to go ahead and use the snow cap. So they'll get a different look. If you are having a fully transparent piece, you'll want to stay with the alcohol. If you are not going to disturb the sky again, or you like a thicker look, then you can use the snow cap. So I'm starting just with the paper, and this is going to be the one with out the snow cap, so just alcohol and some ink colors. And I find that some of them ink colors stain a little bit, so it's probably better to just put the alcohol on first, and that way the inks can just get carried in them. So this is the aqua, and this is the snow cap. And so we'll just be kind of moving it around to create some blue for the sky. And then I'm adding alcohol, getting some ink pattern in here. I've got a lot of excess alcohol in here. I'm going to dump it in this cup. But as you can kind of see as it's drying, we're getting some wispier looks in the sky. And I'll keep it kind of drying at an angle and downward so the ink continues to flow away. We don't really want it to puddle. So there it is. And this is really pretty old hat, I think. I'm going to set it up against the alcohol bottle and let it just flow down while it dries. So for this wispy sky, I'm going to use the snow cap and sailboat blue, and depending on how well it flows, I may end up using some alcohol just to make sure that we're flowing. But I'm going to start with the snow cap and just run a few beads of it through, and then pop in some of the blue. We don't really have full coverage yet, so I think I'll just add a little bit of alcohol. Let's see if that moves it a little bit. And it does, and we're getting some beautiful sky effects here. I do want to make sure that it's fully covered. I'm looking at this part over here, which I don't think is covered. But this leaves a very beautiful pattern of blue and white clouds. And this will take a little bit longer to dry. I'm trying to look at the angle of it, whether I like it wisping off to the top or coming down. I think it slightly depends on how I hold it, how it's it's going to dry. I think I'll hold it vertically and assume that this angle will stay.